Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. How's everyone doing? We are back here on the live stream on YouTube. How's everyone's New Year going so far? Happy New Year. New Year, same me though. You guys have your New Year's resolutions? I spent yesterday kind of writing out some goals, so pretty happy. It was good. My New Year was pretty good. Yeah, let me think. I can probably share my New Year's resolutions later at the end of the stream. But today's the first day of the year, the first trading day of the year. I'm not going to really be rushing into anything. This is a daily, an ES and NQ. I'm going to mark out definitely these little wick lows. And this is previous month low. Well, this is November low now. For ES. It doesn't look like there's any kind of shift to the upside, so I think even on the 4-hour, I think we have moderate news at 9:45. Even on the 4-hour, no kind of shift. Closed here below these wicks. Don't love that on ES. Don't love that for the bullishness. Don't love that we closed here below this FEG, and there's been no sort of impulsive move back higher. Looks like this was it's interesting there. Okay. Make sure on the Forex Factory we're all good. Yeah, 9:45. Moderate news. Yeah, I'm totally not gonna rush into anything today. I feel like today could be a slow day and generating liquidity. It's the first day of the year. Just gonna keep that in mind. So I didn't really get the best sleep last night, so I don't want to FAFO, Got a lot of new acronyms to remember for the year. SDSS. Who knows what I'm referring to there? Who watched my recent video? It's doing pretty well. SDSS. It's the model. It's the new motto. Now, Tanya is not Russian. I'm Croatian. Do. Okay. 9:45 I'll mark out as moderate news because I'll probably forget otherwise. What are you guys' New Year's resolutions? Omar goes, are you related to Robert from Shark Tank? Because he's Croatian, one of the sharks on Shark Tank. No, I feel like if I was related to him, I feel like then I wouldn't be just streaming on YouTube. Probably be working for him or something. But honestly, I've worked for family businesses before. Don't really recommend. Just because then it's just so hard to leave when you want to leave. Yeah, but I'm not related to Robert Hurjevich. Yeah, we have 5 minutes until open. Some crazy things been happening. I know someone said with what's happening in the U.S. right now, the market will go down and gold will continue to pump. I don't know. I don't really like to predict price action based on news solely. We can use it as a narrative. But yeah, super sad with the terrorist attack in New Orleans. 15 people killed. Super sad. And infuriating, really. That's our government failing us, as usual. Failing to keep the people safe. Really sad. Let's have one moment of silence for them. Thank you. So, yeah, super fucking sad that American lives had to die on New Year's Day. Rest in peace to the victims. And praying for the families, really. I would never someone said, "Oh, did I watch New Year's Eve in Times Square?" That's like the stupidest question ever. No way. I would never go to Times Square to watch New Year's Eve. The ball drop. No native New Yorker would ever do that. Miss me with that. You know, people wear adult diapers to that. You cannot leave the line. You cannot leave the crowd to go to the bathroom or anything. Nope. Crazy. And I would never even do it. I've just I've watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with my family when I was younger once. That's way chiller. That's okay. Show up at like 5 a.m. and the parade starts at 9 or something. I don't know. But with New Year's, hell no. Yeah, people arrive like, I don't know what time they get there because I've never really looked into it. So, kind of a weird, jagged structure right now. Definitely, like I said, the 4 hour, we're still bearish. Tapped into this little FEG here, so we'll see if this gets attacked, this sell side. Yeah. But I'm ready for the new year. This year is going to be so epic. Last year was epic. This year will be more epic. Actually, you guys want to know, I hit my goal literally on the last day of 2024. And I will be buying my dad a car. So now I just got to research which car. I'm going to surprise him. I'm so confused, dude. Where is this trend line that I'm trying to... Not a trend line, but you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this 4-hour. Like, why is it disappearing on me? Here we go. This is an SMT on the 4-hour. So we'll see on the 5. We did shift lower. I said a Mercedes. Yeah, I want to get a Mercedes SUV for him. But, you know, I'm not very... He's a truck mechanic. So and a car mechanic. But, you know, mostly trucks. Because that's his specialty. Fixes like 18-wheelers. So, you know, he's a diesel mechanic. So don't be suggesting any EVs in the chat. Okay? One of my friends... Brian Stonk, he keeps suggesting a Tesla as a joke. I'm this close to blocking you, Brian. I'm this close. No, but probably, you know, Mercedes SUV. I don't know, GLE. Gotta look into what's good. You know, my dad's like old school, old fashioned, so he like complains about the new technology in cars, and he's like, they make it more complicated to fix, and the software, and I don't know, can bug out on you. But I mean, like, I'm pretty sure like every new car has a screen. Yeah, he probably wants an old classic car. Yeah, he's mentioned a couple times the Ford, but I feel like that's a joke. But like the Mafia car, whatever the Ford Mafia car is. I don't know. Gangsters in their cars, that whatever this is. Old Model B, 1939 Ford. But that was a joke. I feel like that's just that was a joke when he was talking about that, but that's just like a car you have in your garage or something. He drives like a vintage Mercedes right now. Tanya, what's the indicator you're using for New York Open and Midnight Open? TFO. Like ICT kill zones and pivots. It just straight up dropped in the first 5 minutes of the Open. You know, like I said, with the 4 hours still bearish. I don't really see any type of entry. I'm a chill unless I see something good. I could go for that sell side. I could not get anything. I'll be okay with that. You know, I would probably... It depends on... Yeah, maybe it takes out this, and then we'll see from the reaction if that's going to be high resistance liquidity, run or low. But typically, if something stops... I learned this from my buddy Thor on Twitter. if something stopped, the structure stopped like 50% of the previous wick before, and you're still bearish, that's just generating liquidity for later. And so like it's okay to target this and as a final target. Just got to be careful though in high resistance conditions, because it could take this out and then take out a short-term high after the leg that, takes this out. It can take out the short-term high that created it if it's high resistance liquidity. So it could be like, oh, this, and then it could trick you or like entice people a lot and then come up here again before going lower. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm a Croatian, yeah. But yeah, if you're a car guy, because I'm not a car girl, feel free to leave a comment suggesting what car should I buy my dad. Nothing crazy. Nothing that's more than like 150K, because like we don't have like a garage. I come from humble beginnings. It's not like we don't have a garage, so it's not going to be protected, on the street. In New York City. In Queens, it's not like a bad neighborhood, but know what I'm saying. So no, like, whatever they're called, Mercedes Maybachs. We're not going to do that. Plus, my dad would be pissed at me, kind of. My mom, she's a type, she'll Google how much the gift costs that I got her. And she's like, why did you spend this much? I'm like, it's better I spend it on you guys than like someone else. So I'm just watching the 5-minute here, It's unlikely to give me a good entry, so I don't know what to tell you. Broke this right at the open, right? Oh no, before the open even, right? No, it was right at the open and broke this and just dropping lower. I'll have the stat map open. Kind of want to get some water. I forgot my handy dandy water and electrolytes today. Be back soon. But we have news at 9:45. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. We're back. It's just falling, slipping. What can you do? What can you say? Guys, we should FOMO short this. You know what? Maybe we should have like a FOMO account. No, already talking crazy stuff here. Anyway, I kind of like how this is kind of interesting, where you have sell side stacked like that. I'm very aware of this hourly candle closing, this little 4-hour volume imbalance / 1 hour here. FEG, we could see, I don't know, small little pullback before it goes lower again. We'll see. Anyway, let me make my drink. Okay. Definitely spilled some water on the floor, but I was trying to shake up my electrolytes. I actually think this color looks good on me, you guys. What do you think? I think this is a good color. So fun, so bright. Coral. You know, I had like hot pink nails for a couple weeks. I'm sure some of you guys commented. And I went to dinner with my friends. My friends were like, wow, your nails are like so bright and summery. I'm like, yeah. Because I think wearing bright clothes in the winter is good because it just like lifts you up. It lifts your spirits. It actually makes you feel better. Like wearing light clothes, even like white hoodie, literally just lifts you up. So let's see this. I don't know, bro. This is just a violent drop off at the open. 9:30 here. I'm okay with just tape reading this. I'm okay with just tape reading this for now. This is the initial sell side. We have more sell side down here. And the question is, after it hits this, how is it going to react? Right, that's not what I want to do. Right click, template, SSL. Yeah. You know what? I want to get more organized with TradingView too, so I can definitely save time. But that's one thing I've done. Just make your own templates and you right click and then you don't have to keep typing things. So your dad probably drives a diesel Mercedes. How about a Jeep Wrangler? We're not doing Jeep Wrangler. My brother drives that. We don't live in California or Florida where you can take off the doors. I see people in Long Island taking off the doors. The Wranglers, I think they're cool. But honestly, it has to be the German car. You know, we're Eastern Europeans, that's the rule. All my uncles, it's either BMW or Mercedes. Literally. Yesterday's PM low, you guys are saying? Yeah, you know, what is this? It's just a little gap we had. We had gap up then, right? And just immediately filled it, yeah, right? Yeah. Okay. Immediately filled it. I wanted to see stat map. You know what? I gotta call my boy T-Trades. Because he set up all these little things for me, these templates, which is awesome, but forgot, like, I want to add an indicator to this one. I have no idea how to, like, save it again. My stat map. See what's on there. Here's a 9:45 moderate news right now. Cool, just what I wanted. I'm looking at the 15-minute with that. First. 15-minute. 4-hour open was at 6. So we have like, the next 4-hour open in 15 minutes. And then it did have, okay, already distributed. Okay. He made a video on templates. Oh, I gotta watch it then. Tanya, how does the stat map work? So essentially, I really like it because it maps out statistically based on all of the previous 4-hour candles. If I have the 4-hour one up, where the ranges for those 4-hour candles, and so statistically manipulation levels and distribution levels. So I like using it as perhaps a either as some people use it as a starting level area of interest to start looking for manipulation. Other people just wait for manipulation or something on like structurally. And then some people just use it maybe for targets. I like using it for price targets. Maybe if I don't have any clear targets. But also I just like using it for confluence based on narrative. If I don't have any kind of bias, then I'm more likely to stay sidelined. I'm not going to really let that influence me too much, but I can just look at it. That I think that's a key issue a lot of people have in trading is that, if you guys don't have a bias, if you don't have any sort of idea where the next draw in liquidity is, you're not supposed to take a trade, obviously. But, that's the issue where you're between two price levels, you're between ranges, 2 points of interest on the higher time frame, and then you get involved where you shouldn't be getting involved because you should be waiting, right? So, for example, like right now, I'm not going to get involved here. Let me see. The only thing that's really going for me, right, is that this SMT here is decent. Okay. That's decent. Go on the 5. You don't have a 5-minute break of structure. Let me see what the first FEG of the day is here. Yeah, so I'm gonna just see how it reacts to this. If we hang around here for a long time, then it's gonna no-go, but if it rejects here cleanly, might be a go. Okay. I'm more interested in seeing, just kind of tape reading the first day. Getting a feel for price, But so far, did we really take any sell side? No, just trendline liquidity. It would be weird if we took out this high, I would say. Yeah, it would be weird. So if I'm monitoring this pullback, it's not really energetic for the most part. So I'm going to see how does it pick up into here. Is it going to start becoming energetic or is it going to quickly reject? See, we're back in that area now. What did I mark here as that line? I don't get it. Oh yeah, this initial sell side, London low. Yeah, that's London low, sure. Yeah. So if it's going to be low resistance liquidity run lower, well, that's actually Thursday's. Wait, it's today. Yeah, this is London low. Cool. Let's see what happens here if people were back in this first presented fair value gap. It's a deep retracement. I don't really, yeah, this is not something I would just short there. You can see this did displace back up into it. So it's very 50-50. If we take this out, I'm writing down immediately like it's a high resistance liquidity run day. We take out that high. So I'll like have an alert there. HRLR day. Yeah. Yeah, right now that's 50-50. So start at a 950 macro. So if you're bearish, if somebody is bearish, they would want to see the run start now. I am actually pretty bearish, so. But the question is, what's the narrative of how it's going to get there? More likely than not, most days are high resistance. Most days are not trend days, so. I'm going to see here how this ends up going. Monitor this FEG here. We're going to be 50-50. Don't really like how it's coming back again into this FEG though. So it's not really looking good for people that are bearish. It's hanging around here for a long time. It's not really that good. It takes out this high here. The displacement, that's pretty bullish. Have some more water. Yeah, it's going to be a surprise. So if you know my dad and you're watching this, don't tell him. Heck. Which I don't know, and I don't think there is anybody. I don't drive a car myself because I don't need to. Because I live very close to the city and I live very close to public transport. But you know what? I want to say I live like a short walk away from the subway. Don't really take the subway though. That's a privilege. I wouldn't really take the subway anymore. Before I would not take it at like after 9 p.m. Now really I've only taken it like once in the past month and for like 2 stops, There's just too much crazy shit happening. 2 people in Queens got stabbed on the train. And a migrant set a homeless woman on fire. That was the most insane thing I've seen in my 26 years living in New York City. So that's the most insane, actually. Okay, so we're going to write down high resistance, the high resistance liquidity run day. But yeah, I mean, I'll take the ferry though. And then an Uber. So that's basically what happened here, right? Yeah, we said it's not looking good if it takes out this with displacement, then it just kept running up. So this is going to be a tough day to trade. I already know, so I'm very reluctant. Actually. So we're doing SDSS in 2025, you guys. SDSS, stop doing stupid shit. So that's the motto. Took out London low, stalled. This is just generating more and more liquidity because look at all these stacked lows now. Got a low here, a low here, a low here, and a low here now. So it can do whatever it wants to do. I don't care. If it takes out this, this SMT is then invalid, I guess. Well, no, it wouldn't be because it's all the way at this one. But again, it'll just be weird. Look at that 4-hour candle, 3 minutes left in it. It's a type of action you don't want to get involved with. This is where I would blow accounts up. A freaking doji on a 4-hour candle. That hasn't happened in a while. During New York, right? The last one's like here. It's not during a little bit. Thursday. Yeah, this one was wild, actually. This paused right here, and then it came and closed up again here. I mean, I'm excited for January. I'm keeping my powder dry, for A+ setups and low resistance days, and easy setups. But I think that volatility is definitely back in the marketplace. And it will just continue to be volatile. And especially with the inauguration of our new president, Donald Trump, it's going to be a lot of ranges because, he definitely does tweet some things that sometimes move the markets. Like, were you guys ever... If you were trading in 2020 and 2021, he would just tweet something sometimes, and the market would just start pumping, right? So I definitely have tweet notifications turned on. Plus, he's one to fight with other officials. So I definitely think that, he's going to be fighting with Jerome Powell on lowering interest rates further than what he's doing. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So now we don't have any more. We don't have an SMT here, which is, something I might have looked at, but no. Took out this. It means it's a high resistance liquidity run day. So I think today is a tough day here. So we took out sell side by some, initial sell side. Retraced all the way back up to here, taking out some buy side. So we'll see if it starts accelerating lower again. But I just don't see structure forming anything that would be a good setup because there's just so many bullish imbalances on the way up, where it could price could potentially pause. So yeah, let's have that first FEG drawn out again though. Yeah, this is really where it should have. It was going to be bearish. Should have stopped here because this is where it took out London low. Nothing yet for me. And also, I'm not really not rushing into anything. Yeah, that was funny. Temporal motif. I'm not going to say that out loud, but that's a funny one. Unknown person's yelling at me for not taking a trade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, unknown person. Maybe you can come over and press the buy button for me then. But you know what's actually interesting, you guys? Like, around this time, I did make the joke saying, like, oh, should we, like, get a FOMO account? So you see exactly what happens when you start, like, some move like this happens and people immediately are shorting again and they feel FOMO and they think it's going to go for here and then the market just whacks them out here. So Classic. I think that's actually pretty good psychology right there. Study on that. I personally wasn't really feeling any FOMO, but I'll read the chat if I'm not getting involved in something, and I see a lot of people saying FOMO, FOMO short, FOMO long. You just have a FOMO account for real. But the issue is then, even if I say it's a FOMO account, people will roast me. Be like, that's just gambling. It's a bad example. You're setting a bad example. I was definitely the friend where other kids' moms would like just be like comparing them to me or something. So I had a friend that would like complain about it to me. Like, my mom always uses you as an example because you get better grades or something, and that you listen. Really, really, it was had no choice in the matter. My parents were pretty strict growing up. I wasn't really allowed to go to like sleepovers. Not many like play dates. That's like a couple of them, but which makes sense, honestly, because like how would you send your kid to like a sleepover and you don't really know the parents that well, you know? So what do we got so far? I'm kind of anticipating it to slow down here and then like fade again. There's just no SMTs for this though. And like I said, structurally, like, how would you get involved? There's not even a swing low form that could get broken yet. It could get picked up wherever. It can go back into here and get picked up again. There's nothing good on the bullish side either. There's no bullish breakers on any time frame. I would not be counting like, this is a bullish breaker here, or a mitigation block. I'm not that bullish to be buying up in here. Structurally, this looks like ugly. This huge wick. Let's open up the stat map again, actually. Yo, where's my yellow glasses? Oops, here we go. I think we've been consolidating for like the past 7 minutes or so. Someone said that they just gave back $4,000. Yeah, this is like the environment where that's probable. It's more likely for that to happen, to give back gains. So, just don't let that turn into a bleeding loser gusher. Like, you already gave back the profits. Now don't like become so stubborn where you have to be right, and then now you're gonna turn your day red. I think, we're kind of just range trading and creating more liquidity on both sides, so I'm okay. This is more interesting to me, this SMT. In the 1 hour, but then the on ES, right? And then the 5 broke this, so like technically this is the swing. So if it takes out this swing high, I mean, it's definitely low probability. Even I already said it's low probability taking out that swing high. Let's see here. On the 5, it already retraced deeper than 0.786 on the fib. Yeah, I don't know how much more buy side it'll go for, but no reason for me to do anything really. There's not like one-sided direction to this, right? We retraced in midnight, we retraced to 9:30 and 8:30 open. Clearly the market is ranging right now on the higher time frames. On those smaller ones, they're kind of, very erratic. See, what's the range so far for NQ today? Actually gonna be interesting. I feel like most of trading is actually, okay, wow, 277 points. Most of trading is saying what you want to see to take a setup and saying, okay, it's gonna be invalidated if this happens. Or like, I'm gonna have to wait for this confirmation. And most of the time, guess what? It gets invalidated. You don't get your confirmation. Like when I was saying here, oh, I want it to reject and then start being bearish. It did reject for 1 minute, and then I marked out this fair value gap. Never got inverted. No further bearishness. So didn't get involved in any shorts. So I feel like that's really like most of trading. And then finally, when it does fit your criteria for a good trade setup, then that's when you do get involved. But it doesn't happen that often. If you're well, it depends on what kind of trader you are, right? But for me, yeah, I like to keep trades maximum 3 a session. So I'm not really looking to scalp. I don't like scalping. So what I always do is I mark out the fair value gaps that takes out a swing high. It's like it's always a potential inversion. So ES. Inversions are kind of like, they're good at the extremes of ranges. And they're good at if it's quick, right? So anyway, this does not get inverted. On ES, it's a little bit bid, but honestly, I'm more patient on ES on inversions because NASDAQ's inversions work better on NASDAQ, honestly, because ES just, as an asset, moves slower. But we can monitor any SMTs and such. And people that ask, like, what tool is this? What tool is this? How do you make your fair value gaps do that? So basically, I just do the GAN box here. Double click it. I just have, these are my settings. 0.5 and 1 are marked out. So yeah, sometimes I'll use this. But if I want like a cleaner midpoint or whatever's faster for me to just grab, then I'll use this because I like looking at the midpoint cleaner. But yeah, I was looking at where would this SMT even get validated. Like this SMT on the 4-hour is still valid. It would get invalidated if NQ broke this high. All the way back up here. And 160 points, which is unlikely. So I would not be shifting bullish. I think What's today? We took out yesterday's low, previous day low. Did not take out previous day high. This is where I said the SMT on the 4 hour would be invalid, so it can actually take out previous day high if it wants to. Yes, do it. Yeah, yes, already took out previous day high. That was earlier, right? Yeah. Mark that out real quick. Template. EDH. Yeah, that was earlier here. And then did it take out previous day low after that? Or before? Before. Yeah. Okay. And that actually is interesting. Right? Hmm. Pretty much during Asia. This means that I swept these lows here. But the thing is, do you think that that's a structure shift to the upside? I said I was really watching this hourly, remember? I said I want to see this hourly candle close, what it looks like, and this is just a crazy wick. Yeah, right there where I was marking out previous day low and things like that, I was going to see if there's an SMT at the lows, but no, there is not, so still not bullish, so I think it's just high resistance, liquidity run, building liquidity on both sides. What do we have for the rest of this week, you guys? By the way, did they say that the market is going to be closed one day for morning Jimmy Carter? Is that happening? Yeah, what's the rest of this week looking like? Tomorrow is PMI. Okay, that's cool. 10 a.m. high impact news. That might be more interesting. And then is it next week Thursday, right? They're gonna close it. The 9th, people are saying. Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter. Lived to 100. Is that the oldest the president has lived to? The median age for US presidents at inauguration is 55 years old. Recently, that has not been the case. Several recent presidents have taken office at a much higher range of the oldest. You know what I hate, you guys? I hate when I open an article and then they have a slideshow. I just want the answer. I have to click through all that and get your ads? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, here we go. A headline. Jimmy Carter, oldest of all US presidents, dies age 100. Nice. You guys know the, is he a billionaire? Brian Johnson? He's trying to live forever. Is that his name? Yeah, Brian Johnson. Is he a billionaire? Or a multimillionaire? He sold he sold Venmo to PayPal for $800 million in 2013. Oh, he's the creator of Venmo? That's cool. You guys watch his stuff? It's trying to live forever, actually. Yeah, the Don't Die guy. Wait, is that out on Netflix yet? Is that out? Someone said that 5-minute chart, LOL. Yeah. It seems like it's accumulating, and then maybe you'll get a couple more 5-minute up close candles, but it's nothing I want to get involved with. Literally, don't really care. It's The last, 20 minutes we've been in a what range? Let's see. I love the measuring. If you click shift and click, it'll measure. Okay, so from here to here, last 20 minutes, 70-point range. Okay. And on ES, shift and click. This is the year I get really good with trading these shortcuts. Okay. 15.5 points. You know what's funny is that's a decent range, but just in comparison with the range you have at 280. And also just the structure, it's ugly. So let's open up. I forgot. I wanted to see the stat map again with the new 4-hour candle. Let's go on the 15. Okay. Opened here. It's the 10 a.m. open. Potential manipulation level, potential distribution level. Distribution level on the other side is not even at the low. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it actually does stall out here and then drop again. It's like we are ranging and creating liquidity. Oh, not to take out this high. Just generating more liquidity, and then this extension is not even taking out this low. So that would be kind of funny, actually. Nothing there right now. Yep. Let's see here. Why is my stream deck not really working? Hello? No. Just plug it out. Plug it back in. Kind of interested to see here. NQ, this inversion might be the start of something. Feels so right to be here with you. I have to make sure everything is Gucci. I don't need this right now. Okay. It's 10:20. We have an inversion on the 1. Looks like that is the start of a potential move lower here. Let me see here. Looking at the 1. Yep. Oops, put the wrong thing. Analysis. There you go. Back in the first presented fair value gap of the day. If it stalls here again, let's see. So far, it was a really nice drop from when NQ finally inverted this. Don't need London low anymore. This action's kind of crazy, you guys. Not gonna lie. How much did we bleed there? Shift click. 94 points in 3 minutes. Let's see if it hits this level in the 4 hour from the stat map for that distribution. Let's see. Congrats if you took this inversion, by the way. I didn't, it was just too slow. Now I'm kind of just looking at, I don't know, honestly, you miss the inversion at the range extreme. It's often difficult to just find another entry. But so far, did we slip through this? Yeah, we did. Okay. The gusher, for sure. I keep switching to like the 30-second to see if there's any retracements on that lower time frame. Literally nothing. Just a quick bleed there. You know, this is something that's catching my eye. See how it reacts to this. Not loving. I don't like a fair value gap to look at as on an inversion like the middle of the range though, but something I'm just looking at. Decent tape reading. You know, even with ES, where it first inverted this, if you you would not have gotten stopped out if you put your stop there at this high. Something to think about, but really NQ is the best for this. Pretty cool. Let's see. It did just now even reach to the 4 hour distribution. So actually it could potentially pause here again, you guys. Pause here again. Take out. People might be FOMOing. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I don't really see much because we just already distributed to this, but I will monitor the fact that it did displace here. Take that out. Then reach now again back into this little sippy on here. Not anything I love though. It could just be a potential tracement. I mean, yeah, it was already distributed to this. We have more sell side stacked, but I do think that this is high resistance liquidity run conditions, so we have a deep retracement here. So I would not be like chasing this. Yeah, so I'm gonna like mark out on the fib. could be a very deep retracement from here to here. It's not the fib I wanted. Anyway, don't need this anymore. We already reached the 4-hour distribution level. Correcto. Yeah. It's only 10:25 though, so let's see what the distribution level on the daily looks like. What's a daily look like on NAS? Down here, distributed to the upside already. For yes, I literally did the range. Yeah. Makes sense, because we have a large range today. Kind of leaning back a little bit now to just not get into a trade where I'm chasing price, because it doesn't even make sense. Let me see here. I'm still overall bearish. Missed like that first entry. Now we came and dropped like 100 and what? Something points. Probably 190 points, let me guess. Okay, 180 points there. High resistance. You see, like from this is no point. We're not going to be using this. It just came so many times back in that first presented FEG. What I did want to do is fib from here to here. Let's see here. Yeah. That was kind of sick though. Let's see, from that inversion to that manipulation level. 130 points. Like my least favorite structure to work with on the indices when both sides are jagged. The best is when one side is jagged and the other side is like smooth, you know? Smooth equal highs, smooth equal lows, but when you have jagged edges on both sides, it's like, oh man. Ugly structure. Let's see there. So that the inversion happened. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Quick drop. On the 5, Yeah, structure on the 5's not that clean. On the 15. Work out 1050 to 1110. Put this back up here. Where's it? To remind myself. Okay. On the daily, the distribution level from StatMap is below this low. I think that's kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll see if it ends up retracing, taking out this high into. This is the only way I'd get involved now. Actually, the only way I'd get involved. Take out this high into this equilibrium or higher, these bearishness, then I would wait for another inversion, then I'd get involved. I'd get involved at the inversion. Why? Because I think it's still high resistance liquidity run conditions, so there's no point otherwise. So we'll see. Yeah, that's my plan. So that's my plan. I'll only get involved if that happens. So I would want this to get taken out, create some bullish FEG, and then, fail, and then I'd enter there, wherever the inversion is. First, I want that to happen, so if it doesn't come back into there, then I'm not gonna get involved. See what my assistant says. Anything good from the chat today? I've been reading chat a bit much. Streamlabs, yeah. The chat. What did you guys vote, by the way? Mostly bearish? You know what? That's probably from the first 5 seconds of the day. 5 minutes of the day, yeah. I should like definitely remember to look at the polls there. Boom, boom. Chat is just one guy spamming Tanya 5-minute busy. That's funny. That's, I mean, literally on the you see a 5-minute Sibby too, so. Someone says price is going to consolidate. Uh-huh. Maybe. Maybe it's like consolidating before 1050. That's what I'll like look up. I'll have that marked out. The best around. Nothing's gonna have me down. I love the Karate Kid movies, actually. So good. Too good. The what's doing damage? Someone said, what damage are they doing here? Just on the 1 minute? I don't know. Not much damage. Like I said, I would only get involved if it did this. It got by, like, this high into this imbalance and then an inversion. It's kind of just the only way I would do it. Doesn't do it, then whatever. Have I watched a show, The Rookie? I don't even know. I don't watch TV. No, I don't really watch television. I like watching YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I watch YouTube. I've seen the How to Train a Dragon movie. It's like from 10 years ago, yeah. like the first one. Someone said seek and destroy day. I think it's a high resistance run lower day. I don't think it's seek and destroy. What glasses do I wear? It's link is in the description. It's just like blue light glasses. Isn't the 1019 candle a FEG? Yeah. Someone said the bearish SMT manipulation is already done. Price is bullish. Which SMT you talking about, bro? I was looking for that earlier. I don't see any bullish. Oh, the bearish SMT is done? Not really, because it took out sell side first, and then it had that SMT and didn't really reach the sell side yet. I said I'd be okay with missing the move to sell side, so it's fine. I did want to see 15 on the daily stat map on ES. It's probably low down here. Okay, stops here. So I mean, we could have another SMT there. I wonder if NQ will take out this low and ES doesn't. A very weird grind lower for all these people that are getting involved after here. You know, they have to really suffer these ranges, which is really large. I'm fine with kind of not getting involved in some. What? 1 minute candles, 60. 1 minute candles are like 35 points. Yeah, that's a lot. 30. Yeah, that's a lot in one candle. Yeah, I only saw one setup and I missed it. Just was not comfortable. / I was just slow. I said it when it happened, but I don't know. All good. Just chalk that up to being slow because of more poor sleep / whatever else. Just not as willing to get involved on the first day of the year. I literally wonder if it's gonna pause here and then come up here. It's so close. It's like where I would used to FOMO for sure as a beginner. Here, like I remember this is what I would when I was a beginner. FOMO on like the third leg down, and that's always like 1, 2, 3 legs, and then FOMO short here in this FEG. Like, let's see if it now gets taken out, and if this gets taken out, that'd be kind of funny. So it's exactly what I'm kind of just thinking about, psychology-wise. People that are getting involved here. Yeah. So maybe I will get my manipulation here. We'll see. I mean, this could just be generating even more liquidity. It'd be kind of crazy, but yeah, totally possible. The 5. Okay, look at that wick. Respected this Bissy for now, so it could totally retrace. We'll see. Stalling. Accumulation. Just gonna wait. And that'll be perfect because I'm in my head, it's like, oh, it's like fake support. And if it takes out this buy side again, perhaps it then gives me another short opportunity. If it takes out this before then, whatever. I just missed the trade, it's fine. See the range here. 100 points in 20 minutes. Versus here was like 130 in 4 minutes, yeah. SR, great to have you back, Tanya. Happy New Year. Let's go 2025. Woo! Yeah, I agree. 2025 is going to be great. Maybe like while we're rating, I will read my New Year's resolutions. But it does look like it's about, someone said one surprise candle's coming. I know, when you see like wicks like this and it's just stalling, this whole retracement here, this is very sus here, so could just see a bunch of candles to the upside here. I'm gonna wait. That's the whole point. And no, I would not take that. I would not take the long. Because I'm not bullish. What if you take the long and then it takes forever? Or what if you take the long and then and then SMT happens and your asset doesn't take out the high? Yeah, look at that candle. So let's see if people get stopped out prematurely from their shorts that are like chasing. So yeah, this is what I said. I would FOMO short here. As you can see, it's stalled. When I was a beginner, right? And the only way I really felt like this is my recent video. You guys, if you haven't watched it, check it out. But like the only way I really figured that out is because afterwards I wrote down exactly what happened. It would literally always be when price is 90% the way to a swing point or liquidity target, and it's a third leg down, and I'm entering on just the third leg down. It's not on a high resistance liquidity run day. So anyway, let's see if this ends up happening to our favor. Let's see if it'll give me my trade. So my trade idea is literally, it has to do a lot for me. It has to take out a high. Or I'll take it if there's an SMT, and then give me an inversion entry. I'll probably take it to here. And stop and break even here, there, whatever. But let's see. If it takes forever to get up here, then that'll be annoying. If it just kind of consolidates. Imagine if it just Imagine if it just consolidates in this FEG or something. I don't think it. I think that would just be funny, but I don't think so. But anyway, inversion there. Let's see if it is going to go for this. You know, for some people, they might be taking that scalp up to here. It's like a 40-point scalp. Sure. The thing is, it's just not worth the RR for me, especially when I'm like overall not very bullish. So it's just my thought process, you know. What's up, Antoine? This is my first time on this stream. Just starting October 2022 mentorship. Awesome. Lit. Why will 2025 be amazing? Because it just is. It just is. Oh, here it is. Let's see. You have to believe in yourself. You need some delusional. You have to be a little bit delusional to be successful in business and like as a trader. So you have to just have this confidence that you'll be able to figure it out. You'll be able to make it, you know? Anyway, it's better to be hopeful, optimistic than the other way around. What was I trying to say here? Oh yeah, literally, I think I'm a very lucky person, right? Literally I won 2 raffles prizes at a charity event. Crazy. But also, anyway, I have to pay attention right now. Pay attention now. I can't tell my story now. I'll miss the trade if there is one. Okay. There's no FEG there. Did it come back into 50%? Is there an FEG here now? Yeah, there is. Bro, that's insane. Let's see how this candle closes. Then I will try the short then though, if it closes below here. I need to take smaller sizing though. Yeah, I'm trying that short. That's my plan. I'm sticking with it. I'm in it. In the position, you guys. All right. Taking smaller sizing because it's a large stop, right? What's that high? 3,350. Already in drawdown immediately, so that's amazing. But let's see. Shorted here. Stop here. I want to go to here. Anyway, let's see if this ends up happening. Already looking like crazy, but whatever. Not looking that great because you want the inversion to be quick and like continue drop like this, but c'est la vie. Maybe I can make this better. Crazy retracements here. See if we get another inversion here to the downside. on the 30-second where I'm watching it. Let's have ES here. Add alert. Crossing down. I wanted to go to here. Yeah. Even to here would be a 1.5R. But already in drawdown. How much drawdown? 25 points. Yeah, crazy retracements. What can I say? This is a 1050 macro, right? So I took out that liquidity here. Yeah, I just have to stick to the plan because it's uncomfortable. But that's what I said I was waiting for, and here I am, so. That's my thought process there. Let's see, 122. What was I looking at? Yeah, that was the inversion. Retracement. Retracement to 50% of the wick. It's fine. Now it's stalling again. Watch me like get stuck in consolidation. Which wouldn't even make any sense because we did take some buy side here. Gonna drop. Retrace. Yeah, honestly, I'm not too annoyed with my entry or anything. Yep, follow the plan there. So, a little bit of discomfort, but it's okay. It's natural. See if see what happens, you guys. Let's see. See if I get the drawn liquidity right. I just gotta sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. That's what we would say in elementary school. You put on a play. But yeah, I'm glad I took micros because it's a wide stop. It's like a freaking 50-point stop to make 150, but that's just the reality we're living in right now. So I took 5 micros. I actually like that it's, stalling there. See now. I know I'm watching the 30-second, but I want it to bleed through this 30-second fair value gap. Take out this quickly now. Yeah, I want to start seeing some speed here for the downside to start playing out. Let's see if it starts. Let's start. Let's get out the magic paintbrush. Bleed. Thank you. I need you to bleed. So far, so good. It did invert this on the 30. Now, I do want it to just take out this low quickly, invert this, take out these lows. There's stacked liquidity here. So that's why I'm actually okay with taking the, see if my exit's too crazy. I mean, I'd put my stop at break even after it takes this low, probably. Yeah, 1.5R. Yeah, let's see. So far, it's not that quick. Is it gonna just bleed a slow death? Up 10 points. Probably gonna go back to break even now. No, I wanted to see quick. Not what I wanted to see here, but let's see. It's probably not gonna. Not loving that. Gonna freaking consolidate in this. 1 minute. Like I said, imagine if it does. And no, thank you. Need you to bleed. You're late. But anyway, I would take this exit just because, yeah, we generated liquidity, took it out. Large displacement, generated it again, took it out. So now we didn't take this out or this or this. This is stacked. And we have that distribution level below this. So yeah, I would take the 3R. Once it takes out this, I will be putting stop break even. Because the idea is it's just going to bleed through it. Right now, it's really just not doing shit. I'm not bullish. I don't think that this is a shift. Didn't even close above this. Made sense it stalled here and then it retraced deeply. I was very uncomfortable for the first 2 minutes of this trade. Still, I'm sitting at like break even. But I still like the trade. I think it's decent, at least. Yeah, we'll have alerts for ES. I think this is fake support. Straight up fake support. Gonna bleed here and here too. ES might stop before this. We talked about it. Yeah. The retrace of its sound. What's that sound? ES is crossing lower. Sick. Alright, bro. Taking too long. Come to mama. Let's see. We need that magic paintbrush. That's the special indicator. You guys, I'm selling this magic paintbrush for only $300 a month. I'm just joking. It's a free. Alright, bleed, bro. Yes, new low day. Alright, stops break even now because ES hit new low day. I'm not effing around here. Shouldn't come back all the way there anyway. Alright, let's go. Today's a crazy day. Today's a crazy trade. That retracement was crazy. Like, okay. Gonna stay in it. Alright. So this is the NQ approaching this low. So we want it to take this out quickly. ES took out its fake ass support. Anyway, pretty good. Me framing, saying, oh, this is where I, as a beginner, would FOMO short here, and I would get stopped down. Bam, that was a good... then a manipulation level where I was like, okay, now I'll get into shorts, right? I was super patient for here, waiting for that. So no matter how this trade ends, I'll be very happy. I mean, I'm up 90 points. Damn. That's cool. 122.25 is the SL. I said I'm going to hold it. Because, because of that distribution level, right? Yeah. Where is this? Yeah, it's below this. Kind of interesting that ES. We'll put an alert for if ES takes this out. But now we want speed to the downside, okay? So that stops at break even. If a crazy candle wipes me out, then whatever. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Oh, good thing I said I was like, oh, I can't just tell the story right now. Pay attention, and then bam. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, people that consider themselves lucky, they did a study. Like the first question was, do you consider yourself lucky? And then yes or no. Well, the people that did consider themselves lucky, they went through a whole experiment they had to find like, oh, how many times is this word mentioned? Like is the word win mentioned in a newspaper? And then the groups of people had to do that as their study, as their objective. And the people that considered themselves lucky, a higher percentage of them found the advertisement in the newspaper where it said there are 40, like the word is mentioned 48 times. You're like finished with the test on the second page instead of going through all the work. I think that's just interesting. Swear if this comes out, takes me out now, and be like, whatever, bro, it's super high resistance then. Yeah, I want this 15-minute candle to close lower. My stop's at break even, which is very reasonable. Yeah. So we'll see. Just gotta sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Are you enjoying the show? Hit the like button if you're enjoying this. Yeah, most people probably take some partials there, but I'm not like most people, so sue me, I guess. Where's 2R on this trade, by the way? It's 100 points. 2R would be here. Yeah. No thanks. If it goes here, it's going to wipe out that, so. We have a little tiny retracement. Is 2-minute BPR now. A 2-minute FEG. If it retraces more, I'll probably be annoyed. So this is now a breaker block, actually. But have you guys noticed that price has not been respecting breakers so much on like the 1 minute or so, especially after it just takes some initial sell side. So, yeah, we'll see if it does now. I do have all this objective. It's about to be 11:10 though. Yeah, we'll see where we're at 11:10. ES hit new lows on the day. See if ES like drops more. Pay the trader, pay the trader. I know. Now that we're stalling here, I want to see what's up at 11:10. I'll give it that. We're still around. Maybe I'll take a partial. Just to pay myself for sitting through that. Yeah. We'll see in the next 2 minutes. Is it going to take out this low? Some speed, please. And thank you. Comes back here. I disrespect this. Then I'd be annoyed. Yeah, we have some water. Crazy. See it struggle here. It would be nice for it to struggle in this little FEG that broke the low. If it kind of has a strong candle here, then I'd be annoyed. Then I'd probably think it won't work out. So we'll see. 10 more seconds until 11:10. Did not close above 50% of this fair value gap. So, holding. Hodl. Hodl. I think that's like for bulls, right? On like crypto. Got to see it through, my guy. Anyway, let's see. I mean, this 15-minute candle, I said I'm gonna wait until this closes. I don't see why it would just reverse again here. If it does, I would literally want to know why. You know, it looks like it's distributing. See how it does. It should at least close below this. Look at this. I'm trying to look at, you know, order blocks. Let's see here. Yeah, then there. Retraced into this order block. Sure. Yeah, so I want this to close below this open. I don't love how long this is taking. How long have I been in this trade, you guys? From here to here has been 18 minutes? Oh, hell no. 18 minutes for how many points am I looking for, though? Like 150, right? Yeah. Whatever. Okay. So I'm back up to only 50 points here. Yeah, if we close here bullish, I'd probably get out. Yeah. I don't like this retracement. Should have already dropped. I'm gonna lock in that point. I'm gonna lock it in, guys. I have to lock this in. It just doesn't make sense to continue to hold. So, whatever. I just locked in, like, what is that? 40 points. Locked in 40 points and that's it. I don't really care. Whatever happens here. Got the W, first day of the year, even with high resistance conditions. I'm just not loving. Why is it taking so long here? And ES is already at the low. Watch this. Oh my god, we'll see it in 2 minutes. If this is down here, I will actually be a little annoyed, but we'll see. I don't think that this should have come back here though, so. This took too long. Like, how long did we consolidate here? 7 minutes. Yeah. I'm okay here. Can just consolidate. If it moves lower, I'll be like happy. I'll get an alert for this. I'll be happy if it gets here, but I'm just happy to be green. This is not an easy day. It's like a stressful day. So small W, 40 points. Yeah, let's see what happens at 11:15, where this candle closes. I really wanted from here, even from here. Or I said I wanted a fast bleed from here. It did, and then it just stopped. So there's no more juice. There's no more juice, so it could come back again, take this out. Or whatever it wants to do, I don't care. Yeah, let's see. This was the breaker. First I rejected it, and then I said, yeah, don't want it to come back again. So it's coming back again. It's just not great conditions then. It looks at 11:15. Yeah, it's retracing more, so. You know, gotta know. Took the time stop on that one, and that was it. Yeah. And then, you know, took some profit. Happy enough. Happy enough, considering, all things considering. Yeah, you guys want to hear my New Year's resolutions? Woo! Someone said we're consolidating, yeah. Someone mentioned MBio, that's from like 3 years ago. Yeah, hit the like button on the stream. Let me read my New Year's resolutions. Where is it? My goals. All right, I got a whole thing here. So, 2025 goals. Okay, I have process-oriented goals and then like also outcome-oriented. But most of them are process, and it's not really I'm focused on the process ones. So, to have a proper cool down routine after my live streams and after trading, because oftentimes I can let the adrenaline just stay throughout the day. So that being said, my next goal is to lift weights 3 times a week. So I think those two can go together. So that's good. And, like, kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Bedtime 11 p.m. Yeah, bedtime 11 p.m. Read before bed. Okay. Well, I already do that, but staying on that grind. And then morning sunlight walks every morning. I would like to, after I wake up, go outside and go on a walk and look at the sun, the morning sunlight. Okay. Journal every trade and weekly trade review videos. So yeah, those are my process-oriented goals. Pretty happy. My outcome-oriented goals: 100K trading profits in 1 month, pass the Back to Sport ACL assessment, and read 2 books a month. What will be the 100K subs giveaway, Tanya? Leave a comment if what do you want to see when I hit 100K subs on YouTube, we will be doing like a pretty big giveaway. Someone said, please recommend some books. The Mental Game of Trading by Jared Tendler. Haha, Hyra Perez says you forgot your goal to move to Florida. What am I? I'm a New Yorker. I got ops in Florida, bro. VP says, take care of that knee. You have osteoarthritis? How can you be diagnosing me over the internet like that? What? From me just saying Back to Sport ACL assessment? Nah, bro. I don't have osteoarthritis. I had a torn ACL ligament. I had surgery with that. Also, no shot dodgy. Is your op? Nah, he's cool. How do you recognize this day as high resistance liquidity run? Great question. Great question. So, right, we can talk about that. Let me just make sure my screen is good. Yeah, so basically, right, we dropped right at the open. We took out some initial sell side. Yeah, this is a good question. How do you know that today was going to be a high resistance liquidity run day? Great question. So, this is the sell side from the morning. And at the open, we just dropped straight through London low here. Why isn't it clicking? Okay. So right at the open, we dropped straight through London low. We created displacements. We had more sell side underneath. If it was going to be a low resistance liquidity run day, it should have just ran straight there. Should have continued respecting bearish order flow and gone there. When I had an alert marked out here for this high, I said, if we come back and retrace to this high, the high that took out that initial swing low, that means we're in a high resistance liquidity run conditions. And bam, when we did, I already knew it. So that means I want to enter trades only after a manipulation. And I don't want to enter trades on the second leg or third leg down, especially. Okay? So this is an example. The manipulation did happen. I did call out this 1 minute inversion. I missed that. That's fine. And then this whole move down again. And I said, hey, okay, if this gets a manipulation happens here and we have the same setup, I'll take that. I took it and, we made some money. Well, what's up? Someone gifted. Excella gifted 1 Tanya Trades memberships. Shout out to Excella. So Royce Hill was randomly selected and gifted a membership. That's cool. Yeah. Unknown says 100K of trading profit 1 month. Ha. Good luck. That's the type of brokey mindset you have. That's why you commented on my stream, because you got brokey mindset, bro. That's your type. That's what I was just saying. You think big, you'll achieve big. But, I'm happy to share my hopes and dreams. That's why I have a YouTube. Go ahead and make fun of me. But we'll be laughing soon enough. Someone said, Florida is full of New Yorkers. Yep. Yeah, it was a small W. It was chill today. It's not a day. Made $383 per account. Yeah, you have a small, 100K for is definitely possible. I know several people that have done it. So surround yourself with winners. Chris said, my trading is going to work out now. Do you mean my trade? I don't know. It's past 11:10. I don't see another manipulation right now. Maybe it's just not clean. It's ugly. Look at the 1 minute. There's no displacements on either side. It could take this out. So I'm happy where I put I took my profit like here. Did retrace another 70 points. That's crazy. No, another 40 points. Yeah, another 40 points. Right? I got out there at 42, 242. How much more did it retrace from there? Okay, yeah, but I think I would have gotten stopped out. I think my stop, unless it was the 79 or so, it's like 79, so maybe not. But that's the whole point, is I did not want to hold through that retracement. What's this high? 75.75. I'm not interested anymore in this. This is a weird close on this 15-minute candle. Like, as if it's generating liquidity again. Right? It's like stalled in 50% of the CE. The midpoint. So it could take this out again later. And slowly grind up and take this out. I wouldn't be surprised. And you have SMT at the lows. Did ES take this out yet? No. So yeah. Just took a small W. So today was not seek and destroy. Today was high resistance, liquidity run lower. Oh, Excella gifted another membership. That's cool. Why was I bearish today? Victoria asked, because 4 hour is bearish. There's no reason to be bullish. Yeah. There's no... We had SMT on the 4 hour actually, and then there was no bullish structure on the higher time frame, so I'm not going to go against that, basically. And that's it. What prop firms do you copy trade? I trade 3 different firms, My Funded Futures, Apex, and Top Step. And Apex is doing 90% off until tomorrow. So counts are literally only $17. I bought a bunch of them. Yeah, the activation fee is like $85. But still, all in all, that's pretty cheap. That's very cheap. So they do the 90% off sale. I'm pretty sure, like, I've been tracking it like once a quarter. I think like once every 3 months or so. So that's that. But their rules are definitely the hardest, but they allow the most accounts. So that's what you can stack to copy trade. And yeah, that's until tomorrow at midnight, I think, right? But yeah, hit that like button if you enjoyed the stream today. Appreciate you guys. We're off to a good start in the new year. And I'm going to go, work on my first New Year's resolution, which is go lift some weights. So see you guys back here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m.